Hello and welcome to the Three Techs. In this episode, we're going to look at a very simple way of saving money, which is just to wait. So first, where we buy from, we use B&H, Adorama, Amazon, and Best Buy. And one thing to note is this particular guide assumes that you're buying new. We're not covering used or second-hand in this particular video. So how to find the low price? The first way is to take a look at a website called camel.com. So it will at least tell you a target low price to aim for. So wait for that low price to come. Then if you're really keen, check the website literally daily. So just in the morning, check the website, see if it's hit the price you want and buy. And certain photography websites, for example, one I use, 43rubers.com, will flag periods when companies have special offers on lenses or cameras. And the most important thing is to be ready to pounce. So when you see the low price, pounce and go ahead and make the purchase. So there are a few cases where waiting just doesn't work. So the first is if you're itching to buy a newly released camera or lens.
Yeah, it happened to me just recently. The RX100 Mark VI came out, and over about 2 hours, the reviews came out, and I pre-ordered it.
So there you weren't too worried about the price, you just needed the camera.
Just couldn't wait.
Just couldn't wait.
So another case is if you must buy for a particular event, like a family event or a sporting event that you want to cover. Or if you must buy to replace broken or lost equipment. So the first method is just to wait sometime after the release of the camera. So 6 months, a year or more, and the price will come down. So here's an example. The Panasonic GH5, a camera I have. The release price was $2,000 and it's 20 months later and the price has come down to $1,700. So quite a saving there. Another example, a well-known camera, the Sony A7R III, released at $3,200 and now some 10 months later down to $3,000. So another method is to buy an older model, particularly one model back. So it might be $100 or several $100 less than the current model. So here's an example, the Canon 6D, the Mark II model is out now and it's available for $1,600. But if you're willing to go back to the Mark I, then it's down to $1,000. Here's a Nikon example, the D7500 around $1,150, and if you're willing to go back to the D7200, it's down to $1,000. But I think in that case the price gap is rather small and maybe it's not worth the money saving and you should just buy the newer model. Here's an example of a kit, popular kit, the current Rebel T7i comes with a standard zoom and a telephoto zoom. So current model at $900. If you're willing to go back one model back to the T6i, then you save $150 and it's down to $750. Or another method is to wait for a special offer where you could buy a camera and a lens combination with a big price reduction. So here's two examples, Olympus with a $300 saving, camera and lens, and Panasonic with a $400 savings.
It's real easy to fall into the trap, oh, I saved $300, but it's not really a lens you need. So it's like, I needed a second body, and the lens is discounted, and I need the lens, or first body, and you need the lens. So make sure it's a need, not just saving money.
Yeah, I've actually never bought a body and lens kit together because I always wanted a different lens or a better lens.
Right,
I think
right.
the kits are great if you're just starting out and you don't really know. It gives you something you can play with right away, but make sure it's the lens that you really want.
Right.
Yeah, so don't just buy the lens because it's cheap.
Yep.
Buy it because you really need it.
Exactly.
So finally, wait for a discount period. So these often come in line with holidays. So for the United States, the really big one is Black Friday, which is after Thanksgiving, which is always a Thursday. Then there's Christmas and New Year, Labor Day, Memorial Day, and the 4th of July.
Yeah, Stephen, actually, I've noticed that at specific industry conventions like NAB, if you're into video and broadcast, or Photokina, if you're a photographer, there tend to be show specials. So certain camera accessories will be discounted. So that might also be a good time to look for discounts.
Yep. Thank you.
And you don't always have to go to the shows. You'll find on B&H they'll have the Photokina event on B&H. So watch out for the shows and then look at your favorite retailers too.
Good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's a first example, again, using camel.com. So you can see when you look at a particular product, it shows you how the price has varied over a period of months and even years. And here you can see that the regular price is $1,000 for this particular Fuji lens. And if you're prepared to wait for one of those low prices, it's down to $800. So quite a big saving, $200. And here's a lens that I've bought, the Olympus 75mm, regular price $900, and it's on occasion been down to $700. So again, a saving of $200 simply by waiting. A rather different kind of product here. This is a Samsung SSD, and you can see there's a very small blip there where the price suddenly dipped, and that's literally on Black Friday. But you have to be looking at the website. You have to make your mind up to go look at the website on that Friday and see the reduced price and go for the purchase. The lesson here is two things: patience, wait for that price to go down, and then pounce. Once you see the low price, go ahead and make your purchase.
Yeah.
So we hope you like this show. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time on The Three Techs.